recent morning fires have been really nice, don't you?
They're what gets me out of bed in the morning.
Hey, Tor, look. Keep it warm. The sun has peeked up over the mountain. Oh, it's so bright and warm all of a sudden. We actually found a little hidden gem of a campsite here. We got morning sun and we get evening sun because of this kind of clearing beaver pondy thing over here. And it's a beautiful morning. Mist on the river this morning. Chilly. We got the kids out by the fire. Huddy's still asleep, so we could take the tent down in good time and get all the basic packing up camp chores thing to do so we can get on the river and have a nice day on the river. It looks like it's going to be the nicest day that we've had in quite some time. It is day 10. Day 10.
We made it. This is our last. We didn't make it to day 10 on this ticket.
We didn't make it to day 10, yeah. This is a new record for us.
Okay. We've got eggs, refried beans, and I put bacon on. I dehydrated the refried beans in the salsa, and then we bought dried eggs. So yeah, I just woke up early this morning and rehydrated everything. And then yeah, just assemble it.
Everybody salsa.
Well, in case Huddy wants some.
That looks epic. Oh, thank you, honey. Tori has whipped up another epic camp feast. These are breakfast burritos. That's good. Wow. Pretty big too, eh, hon? I guess it's not oatmeal or no meal this morning.
I made a mini one for Huddy.
Aw. Huddy's still sleeping. Cheers, honey. We're in the boat, Huddy.
On the water, and guess what time it is?
What time is it?
11:30.
11:30.
And here is the big salmon. The original river we were gonna paddle.
Like a purple sky.
Pike. I knew there was pike there, Bundolinis.
So whoa, you big one.
Oh, look at this. Look what it just coughed up.
What?
This grayling. This
Wow.
pike just coughed up this grayling here. Huge. Should we keep it, Huddy?
Yeah.
You want to eat this? It's a small pike, but
That one, go on.
there's a little bit on there for us to have a little hors d'oeuvre for our last night on the river because we don't have much time to fish today.
Yeah. Have you caught this one, Dad?
Yep, I caught that one.
Who? And then Mommy caught one?
Mommy caught a bunch of fish, but not today. Okay, well, we're just pulling over at a little spot here. Looks like a regularly camped at venue. But yeah, we're just gonna have some lunch. There you go.
Good job.
Attaboy. Oh. Oh, nice and stretchy old legs, eh? Good. Hi, bud. Oh, right here.
I need to put them in the Ziploc.
There's crackers. Oh my gosh, wow.
All right. Double wrap lunch. Go PB&J wrap after a mustard summer sausage and cheese wrap. 20 kilometers to go. Hey, look, power lines.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's the highway. No?
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, that's the highway.
Yeah, the highway comes right to the river here.
Oh, comes close to it. We're kind of back in civilization. Some of my trips that I do a float plane pickup, you finish in the middle of nowhere, but other trips where you're coming back to a community, back to a road, sometimes the last couple of days, you start to see signs of humans or signs of modern man anyways a little bit more and more. So yeah, this Campbell Highway comes close to the river through this stretch.
Well, the campsite should be just around this bend, and it is just before 6:30. We're just hoping that nobody's there already. That would be a problem. We're just gonna have to tell them to move over. We're coming in. Hope you like kids. Oh, I smell a campfire. I smell a campfire. I was like, what's that wonderful smell? There is one up around the corner, another few kilometers.
Okay, another 3 kilometers?
Probably.
Well, we smell a campfire, which means there's probably someone at this site we're trying to get to. Bummer, but that's what happens when you get into these stretches that are a little more well-traveled.
Hi!
How's it going? Not too bad. Yeah.
I'm trying to catch a fish.
You get any fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing good.
A couple, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did okay.
For you.
Well, a bunch of people were at our campsite. Can you believe that? So we just pulled up at the upriver side of this island here on a big gravel bar, and looks like it probably won't get flooded, so I think we're gonna make this our home for a night. Hey, bud. You had a great day on the water today, buddy. Yeah, bud.
That's very helpful. Huddy has a little puddle to play in.
Hud, what are you working on, buddy?
I'm working on to it blow away.
Okay, good. Trying to keep the tent from blowing away?
Mm-hmm.
Good, bud. Me too.
It's a rope.
Okay. Good stuff.
Made you, Mommy. I got some more.
Good job. Okay, the fire's a little big today.
I'm sitting by this fire.
It is the end of day 10, and we're going to do a fish fry. Got a small pike, but it should be just enough for a little hors d'oeuvre. Tori's cooking something up, and probably Huddy will eat the majority of it. Anyways, yeah, just got a nice fire going, and a wicked wind picked up while Tori was setting up the tent, threatened to blow the tent away, so Tori kind of held it there, and we took a few extra steps to guy it down with some, extra precautions. We've never used this tent in big wind before, so we're not really sure what to expect, but the thing we're concerned about it is that it wouldn't be good in wind because it is just tall, if for only that reason. So we took the time to just secure it a lot better. Anyways, time to cook some fish. So we got fish crisp and this leftover flour, and there's not really enough of either to coat the pike we have, so I'm just going to mix them together. Okay, there's the pike. Dump it all in. There we go. Give that a good coat. Shake it up. Gotta shake it. No. No. This is for the pros, honey. Okay, bud. Alright, good job. That's done. You don't want to shake too much. Oh, shake it up, baby. Now shake it up, baby.
Oh, the bread.
Okay, 1 second, sweetheart. Do you want hot chocolate? Well, let mommy make it for you.
That one looks extra crunchy. Why don't you give it to mommy?
Well, that's a decent amount of fish.
We'll put it on my cousin house. I haven't checked these for bones, by the way. Good morning, buddy. Good morning.
I need something.
Hudson's got your seat all ready for you. There you are by a nice warm fire. Breakfast. Okay.
High five, Dad.
High five, buddy.
Stop, Dad.
Well, it is the morning of day 11. We've made it to day 11. No rain in the forecast today, but it's supposed to be overcast, but not too cold and not too windy, so we'll take it. And today is our last day of traveling on this adventure. We have about 45K of the Yukon River to complete, and we should be at Coal Mine Campground in Carmack this evening, barring any catastrophes. Wow, Huddy, we've done it. You got it. Good job.
We also used whatever bags we could find. We have this Helinox table bag here, so we filled it with rocks, so it acts as a sandbag basically to help weigh down the tent. What do we have in here?
A crow. Give me that happy feeling. The fence oatmeal is great for everyone. The fence oatmeal is fun for everyone. Oh, the other group's on the river before us. Son of a beastin'.
Not surprised. Are you surprised?
No. How do you look? The people. Go say hi. The other canoes. They're waving. Say hi really loud.
Hi!
Look, they're waving, Huddy. They're saying hi. Huddy insists on saying hi to any other group we see. So cute. Bye, campsite.
No, walk behind you.
Okay, we are on the water. Day 11. I found my little eye something that is yellow inside the can. I guess the weatherman is not always right. Supposed to be 0% chance of rain today, which is for sure incorrect since it's raining. And I'm just saying, oh, it's gonna just be a drizzle, and I haven't put on my rain jacket, and here I am paddling in it and starting to get wet. So yeah, there's that.
Not overly impressed with the weather report.
My guess it is gonna stop. Look, it's stopping right now. Well, at least I kept my rain jacket accessible, but my pants are soaked. Well, all trips don't have a happy ending. Wesley started having seizures. He hasn't had them for a very long time, very, very long time. And they're more severe than he's ever had before. So we're close to our takeout at Cold Lake Campground, and we have our in-reach. And we have self-service here by the Campbell Highway. So we just called for emergency assistance, and we called Up North Adventures. They're gonna scramble and come here and pick up me, Huddy, and North. And the ambulance is gonna come, and first responders are gonna come help Wesley. Are you okay, Huddy? Everything's gonna be okay,
We're
buddy.
gonna have to unload stuff because Mommy needs to get some stuff for Wesley to get ready for the ambulance. Okay.
Yeah, the doctors are gonna come help Wesley. Okay, buddy?
I was thinking about calling Dr. Smith.
Call him.
Or I could call sick kids. Is what I could do.
Yeah. Up North has found a driver who's on his way to Whitehorse or to Up North Adventures, and then it's going to come here. So maybe I could be expecting a pickup in 2 hours. Wesley seems fine now. We gave him his seizure meds, and he hasn't had any issues. But if he does, it would get scary. So anyways, he's just sleeping right now because he's had his Ativan. It's okay, North. Crazy. Okay, how's it going, everybody? I just wanted to share a little bit about Wesley. As you can see here, he's back at home with us and doing well. On the last day of our trip, as you saw, everything was going perfectly. Well, it was raining, but we had pretty much a magical trip up until the very last day when Wesley started having seizures. And he had a couple. At this point, we were close to Carmax. We were right off the Campbell Highway. And I pulled over and we were trying to reschedule our shuttle with Up North Adventures for a tire day earlier, essentially just to come out and get us on the drop of a hat. And during that phone call, Wesley had another bad seizure that lasted about 5 minutes long. So we did have cell reception, but I also pinged our exact location on our inReach. Then we called first responders. We called 911. We got through to the nursing station in Carmax, who sent out an ambulance. We were able to ping them our exact location because we were just at a random boat launch down from Little Salmon, and an ambulance came out and got us. We were able to, follow our protocol and give Wesley his Ativan, which is his seizure medication. The ambulance came and picked up Wesley and drove him, passing him off along the way to another ambulance where he ended up in the hospital in Whitehorse. And me and Hudson waited around, and Up North Adventures was able to make it to our pickup, finding a shuttle driver really quickly in about 2.5 hours. It was, of course, while all this was happening, it was hammering rain on us. We were really scared. I actually took Wesley after he wasn't breathing for about 4 minutes, or very little breathing during the seizure. I actually got him out of the canoe and lay him down and was actually giving him some mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, which, just to get some air into the little guy. And we were really, really scared. I then, set up a tarp, and he came out of the seizure, and Tori just snuggled him under the tarp as I did some other things. But long story short, he spent a couple days at the hospital in Whitehorse. They did some blood work, and the pediatricians in Whitehorse were able to connect with the pediatricians with his neurologist back at Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto, and it essentially just said he needed an increase in his medication dose. Wesley's had seizures before, but not for 3 years. So he's on seizure medication, and just crazy that he happened to have one when we were out there. But I feel really happy that we were able to react. We carried 2 satellite texting devices and our cell phones, and we carry medication. We know the protocol. We time how long his seizures are. We administer the Ativan and all that. So I'm proud of us that we managed to stay relatively calm and deal with this situation as best we could. We also learned from the hospital as well that unless seizures are lasting a half an hour or an hour, there's no permanent issues. Oh, Hudson's awake. There's no permanent issues. So, probably we were more concerned than we needed to be when we were out there. Although when you see your kid having a seizure, you think the worst immediately. Yeah, it's really scary.
With seizures, they look scary, they seem scary, but they aren't having any permanent damage on his brain, which they did reassure me again in the hospital. And of course, we have all his rescue medication with us. We're always very prepared. But again, he hasn't had seizures in 3 years, so this was just like, what are the odds that he has one on this trip? But hopefully now with this dose increase, he should be good for a while. They kept him to make sure he wasn't having any more seizures, and he hasn't since that one day.
And he's back to his happy little self, as you can't see. So we're like, are we going to have to leave the Yukon? We're planning on meeting up with Tori's sister and my brother-in-law. We're going to drive up to Dawson. We're going to go to Tombstone Park. Tori and I we're planning on doing a fly-in to stay at a cabin in a remote lake. And just spending some more time at Sky High. Right now it's been our home base, but it's going to be essentially our destination for a couple weeks at the end of this adventure. And we're going to explore some of the trails around here, which just like we did in the winter in our previous video where we stayed here about 3 years ago. So we're thinking, we got to cancel our trip because obviously, as much as we love these adventures, Wesley always comes first, our number one. That's our baseline. What's best for Wesley. And it was really reassuring after his dose increase, after he's been seizure free, to hear the pediatrician here in the Yukon just say, I'm comfortable with you continuing your adventures in the Yukon as is, as long as you're comfortable. And
you know, and essentially he just outgrew his dose of seizure meds. So hopefully the way things look and the way things are going, he won't have another seizure for 3 or 4 years again. But I just wanted to give a huge shout out. Thanks so much to first responders here into the Yukon, for our doctors back at Sick Kids, whose entire livelihood and intensive studies and practice is just helping sick children, guys. These are the real heroes in the world. These are the heroes, the unsung heroes that are just amazing, amazing people. And a big thanks to Up North Adventures, who is able to reschedule a shuttle for us on the drop of a hat. People have just been super helpful and super caring. And on top of that, today is Hudson's birthday!
Yay!
Yay! I guess all is well that ends well, and we're looking forward to the rest of our adventures here with Wesley. Like, you know, it can be scary, but we really believe that the positives outweigh the negatives when it comes to doing these adventures with Wesley, and we could just see the development out there with him and Hudson too. So.
And he loves his new canoe seat.
He loves it, yeah. This canoe seat worked out amazing that Novacraft made. And yay! Oh, I love you, Wesley. Love you.